Welcome to another episode of Roll Up a Pull Up. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured. Alright? And what we here on today, Mr. Roll Up? Uber driver gets 45 years after admitting after admitting to murdering passenger during attempted rape. Alright, let's get into it.
An Indianapolis Uber driver will spend 45 years in prison. That's after he pleaded guilty to murder today.
This is such a disturbing case. CBS 4's Jesse Wells has reaction from the victim's family.
In exchange for pleading guilty to murder, charges of rape and abuse of a corpse against the suspect were dismissed. The victim's family says they're okay with the plea deal because it gives them some justice and allows them to move forward.
You chose to take the life of my daughter, and now I have to deal with that.
Speaking directly to Francisco Valadez, the mother of Shanti Dixon told her daughter's convicted killer her family is still focused every day on healing.
Even though I have suffered a great loss because of you, I will move forward.
Prosecutors claim Valadez was working as a rideshare driver with Uber in September of last year when he drove Dixon to her apartment complex on the near southeast side, where he sexually assaulted and shot the victim to death before dragging her body out of his car and dumping her into the nearby woods. According to court records, police used rideshare information from Uber to quickly solve the case, and Valadez admitted to the murder, confessing he even tried to have sex with the victim after he killed her.
What you did to my mom was cruel, and now I have to wake up and be reminded of what you did to my mom.
In court, Shanti's sister read a letter addressed to Valadez, written by the victim's daughter.
I believe you should be in prison for the rest of your life, although that won't bring my mom back. At least I know that she will get justice.
After Valadez was sentenced to 45 years in prison and walked out of court, Shanti's mother reiterated she doesn't ever want to hear or see from the convicted killer ever again.
I am glad that this is done. This is a chapter we've been waiting on to happen so we can move forward, and that's what we plan to do, to move forward.
Finally, as part of the plea deal, the suspect waived his right to appeal the 45-year sentence. Jesse Wells, CBS 4 News.
Jesse, thank you.
Well, y'all heard that, right? Alright, so let me say this, man. Let's just keep it all the way 100, man. Just because you order a Uber or something, that don't mean that the person that's coming to get you is a good person or a safe person, as to say. You know what I'm saying? We got to be mindful of these rideshare drivers. You know, they not all caked up to be like you think they is. Oh, okay, my Uber will be here in a minute. Yeah, I'll be there in 20 minutes. It's not always the case. Sometimes you might not just make it. You know what I'm saying? In this situation right here, just proved it. You know, you got a lot of crazy ass people out here, man. You got some people that commit crimes all the time and don't get caught. And if you ask me, this guy right here, this is not his first rodeo. This is not his first time killing somebody or raping somebody. This is not his first time. You know what I'm saying? He was willing to do this while he was on the job. So that tell me this wasn't his first time doing something like this. He just never got caught for what he did. You know what I'm saying? How many times have I told y'all I do DoorDash, right? DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, shit like that. I won't ever do a straight Uber, you know what I'm saying, or a Lyft or things like that. I would never do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if somebody gave me an account and I could make $200 a ride. I'm not doing it because I don't know who getting in my car. And on the flip side, I don't know who car I could be getting in if I call a Uber or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that Uber shit. If my car down or whatnot, I'm gonna call one of my people. You know what I'm saying? Come get me. Fuck that Uber shit. You know what I'm saying? The only way I take an Uber is if I absolutely have to. You know what I'm saying? And out of my whole lifetime, I only been in an Uber twice. You know what I'm saying? That was because I had to. One time I had gotten into a car accident. You know what I'm saying? I got into a car accident far as hell from everybody. So I had to take an Uber that time. You know what I'm saying? Second time I took an Uber, I had got out of jail. And everybody was at work type shit. So I had the Uber. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's serious, man. You gotta be careful. You don't know who car you getting into. You know what I'm saying? A couple months ago, I was talking to my mom and she was telling me about some new ride share going on where you pick up like business people. You know what I'm saying? It's just like strictly business people that you pick up. You take them to their destination, blah, 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 shit like that. And my mama said that they pay real good because my mama, she into that business world type thing. And one of her coworkers was telling her that, you know, that um, I forgot the name of it, but it's just strictly for business people. You know what I'm saying? You just strictly picking up business people and suit and ties type shit, you know. And she was telling me that I should do that. She was like, you know, that'd be a lot more safer, blah, 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 and all of this. I'm like, look, I don't care because they in the suit and tie. That don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got crazy people in suit and ties down to hood gear. Like, it's crazy people all over the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know who is who. Now, when it comes to going to a restaurant, picking up somebody's order, you know, and take it to the house and sit on their porch, I don't mind that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the damn customers, I never even see them. But when you doing Uber and shit like that, these people get in your car or you get in their car. You have to interact with these people. And you don't know who the fuck they is. Now, when it comes to dropping the order off on your porch, fine. I'll do that all day long. You know what I'm saying? But you getting in my car and I got to take you from here to there, or I got to get in your car and you take me from here to there, it's not happening. I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because just to say I'm the Uber driver, I know I'm not gonna do nothing to you. I don't know what you might do to me. You know what I'm saying? Or you might call the hook and say that I tried to do something to you. You know what I'm saying? Not having it. That's just me. I don't do that Uber shit at all. That ain't me. You know. So with this guy right here, man, he picked this girl up. He taking her to her apartment building. She never made it. He pulled over on the side of the road. He raped her, shot and killed her, then took her to the woods and tried to rape her again after he killed her. Now, with the attempt on it for the second time, probably by that time rigor mortis had set in, meaning her body like locked up and shit like that. You know, that's what happened with the body when you die. The body shut down. It's called rigor mortis, right? That's probably what happened, which is probably why he couldn't rape her for the second time. You know what I'm saying? He probably couldn't get her legs up or bend her over or, you know, whatever he was trying to do. The rigor mortis set in. You know what I'm saying? So he go to dump her body. He pull off. He get caught up. Duh. The damn customer never made it to her destination. So of course, like, what the fuck was you thinking? But again, this is what I mean by you don't know who the fuck you getting in the car with. Just because a motherfucker got an account, that don't mean that they're a clean person. Let me throw this in here, right? I know two guys from my hood, right? They've been robbing and killing shit for the past 20 plus years and never got caught. And they out here living their life. You know what I'm saying? You would have never thought. And these niggas will take you out like this. And they've been doing it for the longest. You know what I'm saying? And never got caught. Whereas a whole lot of other dudes from my hood, they got caught, they in jail, serving life sentences, dead, all type of shit. And then you got that small handful of guys that's in the hood that do all that same shit that don't get caught. Some people slip through the cracks. You know what I'm saying? you got to be careful, man. You had to be careful with you. Safety is always number one. So he get 45 years in prison for this shit, right? Meaning basically he got the rest of his life. Even if he do that 45 years, the parole board ain't gonna let him out. You know what I'm saying? So he done for. So even if he do live to make it to that 45 years, parole board ain't gonna let him out. He done, you know. Now, let's go behind the walls. Yeah, yeah, I know how I do. Let's have that behind the wall talk. You know what I'm saying? Now, what's about to happen to him? Well, who is there waiting on him? Come on, let me give y'all a second. Yes, the Damons and the Green Miles. They are waiting on him. Yes, they know about his case. Yes, when he get in that cell with one of them, that 23 and 1, they gonna get his ass together. He gonna be somebody's girlfriend. As you can see, he don't got no muscular build to him. He look like he probably never had a fight in his life. You know what I'm saying? So they about to go in there and he about to go in there and they about to have their way with him. You know what I'm saying? Like he an easy catch. You know what I'm saying? And most of the reason why they gonna get him is because of what he did. I told anytime you do something against a woman, guys in prison, they look at it like, hey, that could have been my mama, that could have been my auntie, that could have been my cousin, that could have been any one of my loved ones that you did that to. You know what I'm saying? And not only did you kill this woman, you raped her. You raped her before and you tried to rape her afterwards, and you admitted it. So it ain't no way around it trying to say, oh no, they was lying on me. Woo, woo. You admitted to this shit. It's all in your paperwork. You know what I'm saying? And them niggas in prison, they get a hold to your paperwork. Trust me. They get a hold to it. They can find out all of that shit. A lot of guys in prison, they've been in there for a long time. And I just said this before. They know the COs in there. You know what I'm saying? Some of them guys been in there so long that the COs that's there, they was in prison with these COs when these COs first came in. You know what I'm saying? And now these COs, 15, 20-year veterans. And these guys in prison, they've been there ever since that damn CO walked through the door. So they got a good bond with some of these COs to where the COs would be like, yeah, this is paperwork. This is what he did. This is what he in here for. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna know what he in there for and what he did. And they gonna get his ass. And he gonna be in the cell with a Damon or a Green Mile, and there ain't gonna be nothing he can do about it. And he gotta spend the rest of his life dealing with this shit. People just crashing out, man. They thinking that prison is a party. They think that prison is just a also easy, cool ass place. Like, dog, y'all are tweaking, man. Y'all don't understand, bro. Prison is the last place you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally. If I got sentenced to life in prison, I ain't gonna hold you, man. I'd probably be killed myself. I love myself to death. You know what I'm saying? But if it came down to some shit like that, I'd probably just kill myself. Cause hell no. You know what I'm saying? The fuck? No. And it's not because I'm worried about somebody touching me or nothing like that. It's just, dog, prison is not a way of life at all. It's not. That's the most miserable shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm glad I only had 4 years. I did my 4 and got on. So I got to experience that shit. You know what I'm saying? I would never turn back the time clock to go back to that shit ever again. I'm straight. I'm not about to do nothing to send me back there. I know all of the triggers that could put me there. You know what I'm saying? Where I could be in there with people like him. Like, you don't understand, man. That prison is a real place. You know what I'm saying? And all these people crashing out, acting like it ain't shit, man, they gonna soon see. They gonna soon see. You know what I'm saying? And they got the rest of their life to soon see this. And it ain't gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? All right, well, we got that out the way. He gonna be somebody's girlfriend, that's for sure, right? All right, now let's go ahead and wrap this up, right? So, the way how I'm gonna wrap this up is the lesson that need to be learned behind this. If you call in an Uber or if you want to be an Uber driver, right? It's always safety first. If you're gonna be an Uber driver, hey, you somebody that got your location. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how the iPhone shit go. You know, people have your location, watch you riding around, all of that. Have somebody watching you ride around. Because somebody can get in your car and they can hold you at gunpoint. You know what I'm saying? I seen a story like that about a year ago where this woman went and picked up somebody, you know, on the Uber ride. And the guy, he got in the back seat, he put a gun in her head, he made her take him somewhere, and when he got there, he killed her. It happens to the damn drivers as well. You know what I'm saying? So you as an Uber driver have somebody have your location at all times. And on the flip side, if you are the passenger of an Uber ride, when your Uber about to pull up, call your people. Hey, look, I'm on my way. You know what I'm saying? I'm 10 minutes away. If I ain't there in 10 minutes, come get me. Come find me. You got my location. You know what I'm saying? Watch the ride the whole way there. You know that it's supposed to take this route. If they go left, if they supposed to go right and they go left, come get me. Come straight for me. You know what I'm saying? Because something not right. You know what I'm saying? You got to protect your own safety at all times. So again, the lesson is behind this is have somebody that's watching your location until you get to your destination, because something like this can happen to you for real in real life, man. How about that? It's been another episode of Roll Up a Poet. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured.